Looney Tunes back in action. We're almost done with the Looney Tunes movies, and then I'm gonna have to do a marathon that will last weeks of Mission Impossible movies. Life. But no, Looney Tunes back in action. My nose is itchy. I apologize for the guy mowing outside. Looney Tunes back in action. Okay, here we go, finally. So I loved this movie as a kid. This was to me what I think Space Jam was to a lot of people, because I didn't own Space Jam growing up. I owned this, and I watched this a lot. I would say let's just jump straight into the positives. So, main positives is, unlike Space Jam, which is a horrible, terrible, terrible, horrible movie, it's not. It's a C+. Space Jam isn't that bad, but the main problem with Space Jam is that the characters, the Looney Tunes characters, don't feel like themselves, and I'm really about to kill this guy mowing outside. Like, I'm filming a video, you frickin' asshole. Sorry. No. Where was I? But, okay, the characters in Space Jam. So they didn't feel like themselves, and every Looney Tunes character they act the way they would in a classic Looney Tunes short, which is important. The Looney Tunes characters should act like the Looney Tunes characters. Just like with most Looney Tunes movies, the voice acting is amazing. I would say the plot is a very Looney Tunes movie plot. Joe Dante is the director of this movie. You might know him as the director of Gremlins and Gremlins 2. Joe Dante understands the Looney Tunes characters. He was friends with Chuck Jones. Chuck Jones had a cameo in the first Gremlins. The Gremlins movies are very inspired by Looney Tunes. Gremlins 2 opened with a Looney Tunes cartoon. He was a very, very good pick for a Looney Tunes movie. He did a very good job. However, he has said he would have done something different. If the studio had let him make the movie he would have made a much more accurate and better Looney Tunes movie. Who knows? Maybe his would have been animated. He actually pitched an idea for a movie about Termite Terrace, which was the studio that made the classic Looney Tunes cartoons. Is my lip bleeding? No, it's just got a weird red spot. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that in the video so you can have fun with that. Yeah. No, he pitched, and this is before Space Jam, he pitched an idea for a movie about Termite Terrace, which was going to be about all of the classic Looney Tunes animators animating it. Termite Terrace was the building that all the classic cartoons were made. They're also now tearing down that building, and you can't do that. That's an important part of animation history. You can't tear it down, you assholes. But no, he was going to make that. He made this, and it's fun. Negatives: the live action actors. Brendan Fraser. He's a good actor now that he's done The Well, and maybe he's good in The Mummy. I honestly haven't seen The Mummy. That's one of my movie blind spots. But he's terrible in this. He's awful. He's absolutely awful in this. Just terrible. He's a terrible actor in this. Steve Martin. I love Steve Martin playing Trains and Automobiles. One of my favorite movies of all time. And this, he's rough. Because he's trying to out-cartoon the actual cartoon characters in this. And it's like, what are you doing? Just be normal. I know that's probably how the character was written. That's probably not a him thing. But his character just really annoys me in this. That and there are some scenes where they shove in other Warner Brothers characters into the movie. That would annoy me a lot more if the next movie was that Looney Tunes movie to be released theatrically, and the next one I'll review wasn't just an ad for HBO Max. So this one gets a pass just because of that other movie. So altogether, I would say that Looney Tunes Back in Action is a B+.